facing their arch rival from Plattsburgh, the Plattsburgh Cardinals. Hi, my name is John Horn, and I'm happy to be with you here this evening. My partner, Taylor Salisbury, is over in the Jerry Welch Gymnasium, and we're here for this contest between the Cardinals and the Bears. The Bears come into the season into this game at 7-14-2, 4-10-2 in the conference. The Cardinals come in at 12-11 overall and 8-8 in the conference. Standings as they are at the start of this game, Hobart has secured the number 1 spot, followed by Oswego, who has secured the number 2 spot. The other spots that are up for grabs in terms of shuffling around are Cortland at 3, Skidmore at 4, Canton at 5, Plattsburgh at 6. 7 and 8 are up for grabs. There's 8 teams to make the playoffs this year, so this is an important game. Currently, Potsdam sits in a tie for the last playoff spot with Fredonia. They have the tiebreaker over Fredonia, and Fredonia is playing Oswego tonight in Hobart, so that's going to be a heavy challenge for them. And Buffalo is playing, again, Hobart and Oswego. So the Bears have an opportunity here with the Cardinals on home ice to move above. They can move into 7th place with a couple of victories here. It's going to be a hard one here tonight, though. The Cardinals, always very tough, and they are currently sitting in a pretty secure 6th position here. Teams are being announced, getting ready for the face-off. Earlier this afternoon, the Potsdam women would win 2-1 over Morrisville, moving them into playoff contention as well. So we're introducing the players here as they come onto the ice. It's going to be the Canal line out there with Matthew Perron and Jacob Hall. Lenny Pierno is going to be in the net, and this is going to be a big start here for the Bears. The Bears have been a slow starting club. They need to come out of the locker room ready to go. We're going to pause here and be able to acknowledge the national anthems. And we're about a minute away from face-off time here on this snowy evening in Potsdam, New York. Again, the second of 2 games here on this Bear Pride night. The women would play Morrisville this afternoon and will come away with a 2-1 victory. This is also senior weekend. Tomorrow we'll celebrate the seniors for both the women's and men's programs as they play their last weekend here in Maxey Hall. Both teams, should they make the playoffs, would find themselves road warriors. They'll be not able to return here under any circumstance, really, because of their placement into the in the playoffs. But the Bears have got to come out of the gate with some fire and some pep in their step. They have that's been one of the major criticisms the coaches had, is that they've just been historically slow starters here this year. We've seen them to be a very resilient team. They pick up pace as the game goes on. They've oftentimes had to get the goalie out, score a goal to get a tie and a shootout win. We've seen that a couple of times here. The Bears just really need to find a way to get going. This will be a tough club to get going. They've got to pay attention to their counterattack. Historically, Plattsburgh awfully good on the counter. And this is going to be a face-off win by the Cardinals as they come through the neutral zone trying to formulate a pass. Shinanichikov is going to be a name that I'm going to call all night long, and I'll probably butcher it. Shot on goal for the Bears. That's a good thing getting going here. Get that first shot as the Bears will get a line change out there. It'll be the Malmeister line coming out. Ryan Malmeister, Mason Hohen, and Owen Watson on the back end. Rocco Siri, Eli Dugart Wood will stay on the ice. It's going to be Sacratini out there with Tavares and Filion, as it is for the Cardinals. They will make a pass over to an errant ring here. Rocco Siri coming over, riding off Tavares. It's going to be a good play. Nice reverse pass here. The Bears coming out with control of the puck through the neutral zone. They'll dump it over and in, and off the skate of Mason Hohen. Bears get a change on the back end. Salas will come to the point, keep it in. That was going to be a good keep, that is. Sacratini coming with it through the neutral zone, sticking Bears with good numbers defensively through the neutral zone. Belina had a touch on it. Tavares is going to get a change. Plattsburgh will dump the puck in. Kilmurray out there now for the Bears. Salas going to get the puck on the give back. Nice pass over here. 3 defenders down low. Tip to the middle of the ice. Getting past number 8, the defender there. That's Jaden Ward. He will move it to the weak side. Plattsburgh will have it now, try to regroup a bit. A little bit of D2D pass behind the goal line. Coming up here, it's going to be Parenteau that wanted to touch the puck on the wall, not able to get there. DeMauro with it now behind the net, being pressured a bit. Sednik Dobas on the back end here. Kilmurray will dump it in. Will O'Brien will be coming out with McCabe and Felix. Tip in. Icing waved away. Good speed to this game right now. Peyton Felix chasing behind the net. Ridden off the puck was a Potsdam defender. Felix over there, over by the Zamboni door. He'll come up with the puck, move it to the weak side. No, turns around, goes up the wall. Pinched in from the Plattsburgh defense. They're able to keep it in. That's going to be held on to by Lenny Perno. He gets his first touch of the puck here, albeit off the net, but a good decision to hold on to it. 17:42 to go in this first period. Still no score. McCabe unit will stay on the ice with Peyton Felix, Will O'Brien to the left of Lenny Perno. Lenny Perno has been a stalwart on defense, in the goal for the Bears this year. Has done the lion's share of it. Luciano Chinapi has played some good games for the Bears as well. This is going to be an icing call, as the Bears will come back unable to change. Plattsburgh will get the attackers on that they want now. Shchnikov is going to be out there for the face-off. Nice face-off win here. Vlad Shchnikov is a junior from Moscow. He played for Utica. He's a transfer from Utica. Lateral move, if you will. Utica, a Division III program as well. Solid player here. Good on the face-off, at least from what we saw right now. That's going to be a good effort there by the Bears in that scrum. Like those defensive end face-offs where you don't have to win them, but you certainly don't want to lose them. Just go right through the player. That's what happened there. Bears will dump it in, try to establish a forecheck. Weak side advance by Plattsburgh. They will go wide ice. That's tapped in the middle of the ice by number 9, Molinaire. Good passing now coming through out into the neutral zone. As Catron with the puck. He went short side. Lenny got a touch on it with a stick. Good quick shot going for the short side. Good play by Lenny Pierno now. Across to Belina. Belina will dump it down into the corner. Catron with it. Good play by Salas off to the side. Plattsburgh getting a change, giving the Bears some room. Bears don't see it. Reverse it back. Plattsburgh falling back as the Bears were exiting the zone, trying to get some stretch plays going. I like that look. Bears looking to relieve some pressure by sending the wings out of the zone and having to pull the defense back. Good solid thought process there in a game like this in particular. It works almost all the time anyway, but especially in a game against a quick forechecking team, to relieve some of that pressure is a good move by getting those wingers to move. Sacratini in on the forecheck, good skater that he is. Jake Sacratini from Montreal. Here comes DeMauro with it. He's going to dump in, give chase to add the pressure. Comes around, takes a heavy hit, and the boards behind him. Back to the point now is Zednik Dobis with a shot on the goaltender. That's Brady Spry, the first-year player from Belleville, Ontario, doing a nice job here. Coming through the slot area, steered off to the side by Lenny Pierno. Nice save there into the neutral zone. Mason Hohen has it, loses control of it. Good counterattack here by the Cardinals. Coming through, it's Rocco Siri with it, gets it high in the defensive end. He's going to attack, come into the offensive zone with it. Numbers in the favor of Plattsburgh there on the back pressure. Behind the goal line now, it's Potsdam with it. They lose control of it. Funny bounce off the boards, gets back into the corner. Finnegan Kilmurray with it, offering hard offensive forechecking. He'll come off the ice. Nope, he's going to get a new twig. Puck on, good transition by the Bears now as they come down. Take a shot on goal. That's going to be held on to by Brady Spry. The Plattsburgh goaltender, 6'1", 178 pounds. Belleville, Ontario native. Face-off is going to be to his right. Peyton Felix, his unit on the ice right now. Garrett McCabe out there along with Will O'Brien. On the back end, Lucas Salas with Michael Campbell. Good solid work there. Aaron passed through the neutral zone. Campbell has it, looking to make a play. He fumbles it a bit. Plattsburgh has it now. On the forecheck, the Bears had it actually, but good pressure by the Cardinals. That's a shot off the blocker that steered off to the side. Michael Campbell will pick it up, looking to make a play, just a short pass. Hard play looking here. Bears trying to get a stretch pass going. Callan in there. Nice play. Callan in another shot off to the side. Penalty coming here to the, I think it's going to be to the Cardinals on a hooking call. Bears are going to go on to the power play, I believe. Yep. They will go on to the power play. We're going to see who gets the call here. It's going to be Parenteau who will be going off on the hook. 14:20 to go in the first period. Bears will get out with a power play. Their power play has not been really good, even though they got a couple of goals last weekend. They're only operating at about 12%. Pretty good penalty kill for Plattsburgh. They're operating in the 80s, maybe above 85% success. So good speed will do that when you're on the PK. Shot hit a boot. The Bears are forced back into their zone to regroup. 1-3-1 in the neutral zone on their defensive play here. They're not going to offer much pressure. One three on the coverage of errant pass by Dugart Wood. The drop back not able to be collected by Potsdam. They're going to get the puck. Did not get it in. Bears can't crack the defense in the neutral zone. Eli Dugart Wood is in there all by himself. Malmeister now comes back to cover the front of the net. Bears coming up with the puck now through the neutral zone. Jeremy Cannell will give chase. Out to the side wall, hit hard on the side. Number 9, Max Klanow. 50 seconds left to go in the advantage for the Bears. Bears yet to get a shot on goal. Killing off the precious seconds. Cardinals doing a good job to freeze the puck. Referees are happy to let them do that. Puck now squirts loose. It's going to be a 1-on-2. Dump the puck in, forcing Pierno to make the save. He'll dish it off now. 28 seconds to go. Cardinals will get a change. Bears going to come out with 3 down low, 2 out high. Get some open ice. Shot over, deflection in front. Good look by Dobis here, trying to hit Malmeister, I believe. Coming through the slot area. No, that would have been perhaps Kilmurray on the redirect. Face off to the left of goaltender Spry. Potsdam will get the win on the shot. Good shot from the face-off win. Puck down low. Plattsburgh player loses an edge. Over here, this will be a shot. Dobis will look for the shot. Takes it, using the defenseman as a screen. Puck comes back to the point. We're back to even strength. Shot off to the side. Dobis with pinch. Going into the corner now with it. Potsdam retains control, getting good puck recovery. We have a little bit of mix-up going on here. I think we're going to have 2 players, player each, going off for one for the Cardinals. That looks to be, let's see here, Aaron Catron, I believe, is going off. And going off for the Bears is going to be Krasnyorov. Platon Krasnyorov is going off. Where's the face-off going to be? Conversation about that. It's going to be back inside the Cardinal zone. 12:04 to go in the first period. Better energy out of the Bears in this start of this game here. That's a good sign for them going forward. Puck comes back to the point. Plattsburgh player loses an edge. Coming through with good speed. Upended. No call. Tried to split the defense. Having a little conversation with the referee was Tavares. Puck comes back to the point. Spry had to make the save. Cardinals will get the puck. This will be a 2-on-2. Trailer coming back. Got to find the trailer. Nice move inside. Shot. What a save. Bears getting some energy going here. There's going to be some probably at least 3-on-3. They may take an extra one here. One of the Plattsburgh players was grabbing a face mask right in front of the official. Going to have a full penalty box here. I would guess that this is going to be a 3-on-3 here for a while, but we'll see how it plays out. Coincidental penalties at times is an even split. 11:26 to go in the first period. The initial penalties have a minute and 22 seconds remaining in those penalties. Pretty good crowd here tonight, filling in a little bit late, but nice crowd here on this Bear Pride evening for this, what is turning out to be a highly energized first period. Referees are trying to get things straightened around, speaking to the representatives of both teams. Referee Pike. Let's see if anybody is going to be. The Bears, Plattsburgh took some liberties there in the goal crease. The Bears took exception to it. We're instigators and may end up on the short end of this call. Mason Hohen is trying to convince the referee otherwise, but it doesn't seem like that's going to go anywhere. But we're going to see what happens here. The coaching staff wanting to get an understanding. Coach Grace calling the referee over to get a call on this. You can see the referee right below me shaking his head, so he doesn't have any agreement with what's going on here. This may be a 4-on-3 advantage for the Cardinals. They have a 5-minute major up there for Plattsburgh right now, I think, and there's going to be a 5-minute major for Potsdam. That's going to be number 19. Quintaveras is off for 5 minutes, as will be Eli Dugar-Wood, and that seems to be what the penalties are. It's a 4-on-3 advantage here. They don't have enough room to put up another. So now they're taking the majors off, and they will put up another Potsdam penalty probably. There's the Potsdam penalty, Malmeister, and that's how we're going to arrive at the 4-on-3. So it's going to be a long one here for the Cardinals. 2 major penalties, coincidental penalties. They took them off the board so we can clearly see what the 4-on-3 situation is here. Ryan Malmeister is in the box here. Cardinals will come down through the neutral zone into the possession. Sacratini with it now as they set up in a box for the most part. Now maybe trying to split into a diamond. Here's your diamond, that 4-on-3. Sacratini, he'll shoot and score, and will give the silence finger to the bench as he skated by. And that's a power play marker, so one of the power plays will penalized people will come off the zone, so we'll be back to 4-on-4 hockey. So it will be Malmeister, I believe, who will come out of the box. No, Malmeister will remain in the. Okay. There were coincidental penalties. There were coincidental penalties. I don't understand how that can happen, but they're leaving one of the coincidental penalties up there, and they're leaving the extended power play up there. Malmeister would have 1:26 to go in his penalty, yet inexplicable right now. I'm not sure anybody knows what's going on, to be perfectly honest with you. Now they've taken off both penalties. I believe they're going to put the 48 seconds back up there, and we're going to play 4-on-4 hockey for the balance of the 48, and I believe the Malmeister penalty will come off, but we'll see. Anyway, been an interesting start to this game. Some controversy. There have been a little bit of roughhousing in front of the net, causing some awkward penalties. Malmeister's penalty is back on there at 2 minutes. They're going to have to adjust that. Now 40. There's a number of things going on here. Anyways, the Bears will need to have a successful win, probably to win one of the two games this weekend to make the playoffs. They'll be here tomorrow evening against Skidmore, and that will be a 7 o'clock start. The women are playing tomorrow afternoon against Canton. As I mentioned at the outset of this, the 48 seconds will stay up there. This is going to be 4-on-4 hockey for the next 48 seconds. After all of that, I wish they would have asked me earlier. Anyway, here we go on the face-off. That was a power play goal. Sacratini will get that goal. Bears looking for a stretch pass there. It will make it through. Good solid play. This could be an interference call and will be an interference call. Out in front. There you go. That's going to be an interference call, no doubt about it. So the Bears will have a power play of their own here. 4-on-3. For the next 19 seconds or less. Then we'll have another controversy to see what times come off the clock. That's going to be number 7 going off. That's Thierry Lizotte. Hohen on the face-off now. Puck is back to Ryan Malmeister, even though his number is indicated on the scoreboard as being in the penalty box, which is not accurate, of course. His penalty was the one that was given up after the power play goal. Jacob Hall will round it back to the point, across into the slot. Michael Campbell looking across, back to the point. Too many passes, couldn't find anything. Malmeister was running into traffic, back into the corner. Pressure by Plattsburgh now against the power play. 1:30 to go in the power play for the Bears. Clean gather by the Cardinals, and they will go all the way down the ice. Could have been a high stick. Gathered in by Michael Campbell, and the Bears will come through. This could be a problem. Kept in at the point. Little sloppy now for both teams. Ryan Malmeister has it, drops it back to Michael Campbell. Shoot it, and he gets it blocked. 1:06 to go. Bears have to go to 197. They're going to take some time here, get a couple of fresh legs onto the ice. Zednik Jobish has it behind the net. Out comes Jeremy Cannell, Matthew Perrin. Coming out 3 down low. Cannell comes down, tips it by. Play by Bolger. It could have been an interference call. In front. Got to come around with that, Matthew. Get a shot on goal. Here comes the Cardinals. Dobish coming back with it. Gets a good play. Through the neutral zone. Bears get by. Cannell with it in the corner. Another scrum going on here. 22 seconds. Bears haven't had a shot on goal yet. This second power play that haven't given them a shot on goal just yet. Could have been one there. Matthew Perrin came out from the side of the net. Chose to try to pass it rather than he had some skating room. I think that the goaltender, Spry, had the good angle on him, and he thought that passing would be a better opportunity here. But nonetheless, we're back to even strength. Bears will get control of it. Now the Cardinals have it. 8:17 to go in the period. Cardinals with a 1-goal lead on that power play marker by Jake Sacratini, the senior from Montreal. Cardinals trying to get organized, come from behind the net. Bears gave them a little trouble. Cardinals losing some edges there. That was Hall. Cardinals come through now with the puck back to the point. Ward will keep it in. Back below the goal line, checked by Michael Campbell. Dangerous play after the pass. Cardinals keep the puck in. Good play by Bondi. Bears have some ice to go. Coming down the far side, left-hand side, going to be a shot on goal, saved by Spry. I like the look. You got to shoot it when you can. We did have some pressure coming in on the far side, perhaps for a rebound, but the shot was a good one and the save was a good one. 17-18 to go here in the first period. 1-goal lead from the Cardinals. Peyton Felix's unit is on the ice. McCabe is out there. Shot off the face-off. Back to the point. Pressure by the Cardinals now. Eli Dugart-Wood has got to get on his horse. Cardinals have it. He gets it. Rocco Siri with it now will try to clear the zone and does. Bulger has it. Dumps it back in. Dugart-Wood with it now. Tries to go full ice around. Rimmed it all the way around. O'Brien, good play to tip it out into the neutral zone. Counterattack here by the Cardinals. Out in front with it. Shot on goal. Save. Turnover in the slot area. Callanan had an opportunity there. Made the pass. Lenny Pierno with the save, and that was a good one. All the way down the ice. This is going to be an icing call. Good solid call there by the referees. It was contested, but Cardinals did get back in time. 1-0 here. As we talked about, this is going to be senior weekend. We'll have the senior night tomorrow night for both men and women. Women in the afternoon, men at night. Face off to the left of Lenny Pierno. McCabe gets taken down, has the puck, tags up. Counterattack by the Cardinals, looking for a stretch. They'll tip it in. Lenny Pierno out to get it. Leave it for the defense. Puck will come out. Back. Nice tip-off. Backhand pass by Matthew Perron. Good work by Dugart-Wood trying to follow up. He's going to come off on the change. Cardinals coming on the counterattack. Bears successfully get their change made. Heavy hit by Jacob Hall. That was a heavy hit. Took Moliner off his feet. Face-off will come out of the zone to right below us here. Just in front of the Bears bench. Matthew Perron on the face-off against Tavares. Bears have it down low. Read the forecheck properly. Cannell will dump it in and chase, as will looking here for a call here. Face-off will remain inside the zone. Lucas Salas out there with Michael Campbell along with Mason Hohen, Ryan Mulmeister, Owen Watson. Back to the point. Shot in front. Rebound. Nobody home. Cleaned up nicely by the Cardinals as they come on the attack. Tavares will take the shot. That's knocked away. Good defensive coverage there by the Bears as they were able to occupy the sticks on the rush. Malmeister will get the puck up towards the blue line, not able to clear. Here comes Watson. Bears have it on the attack. Hohen back to drop pass. Drop Drop passes are dangerous. High in the zone, you got to take some ice, get the puck low. I'll be singing that song all night. Here comes the Bears on good back pressure. Shot steered to the side by Pierno. Bears on the attack again. Good speed by Klanow. He dumps the puck in. Picked up by the Bears. Dugart Wood loses an edge. Both Siri and Dugart Wood lose an edge. And that's a goal by the Cardinals. Both defensemen blew tires on that. That's going to be Cole that gets the goal. That's number 21, Patrick Cole, the beneficiary of both defense. Eli Dugart Wood lost an edge high, and that broke Cole out. But Siri lost an edge. He might have been able to catch up with him, but it was a clear breakaway, and he was able to finish it off and beat Lenny Pierno. That's 2-0 for the Cardinals with 4:32 to go in the period. They're on the attack again. Here they come, offsides. I should say that was an off-wing pass. Bears have control of it now, looking to stretch it out. In the corner now, 2-on-2. Cardinals kill some time. Bears come up with it. Now lose it to the Cardinals. Puck comes through the neutral zone. .355 to go here in the first period. Cardinals have 2 goals, 1 even strength, 1 on the power play. 4-on-3 power play it was. There's a goal. Nice pass out in front. The Bears are on the goal. That's going to be McCabe. Pass came from the corner. That was a quick one. I think Salas made the pass, but we'll wait for the official. But it's going beautiful play there, and the Bears get that one-time goal and get on the board. An even strength goal, 3:43 to go in the period. A one-timer, and it was a beauty. Garrett McCabe will pick up that even strength goal with assist going to Lucas Salas. It was a beautiful pass by Salas from low in the zone. He had pinched in from the defensive positioning and had a nice job for that one-timer. Beautiful job there with Garrett McCabe picking up that goal. 3:29 to go here in the period. It's been a pretty good period. Bears at times a little bit scattered, but so are the Cardinals. Cardinals seem have a little bit more going on, but nice turnover there by the Bears in the slot area. The Bears had an opportunity for a turnaround shot. Offsides it's going to be. It's pretty solid play all the way around for the Bears, especially defensively. I think they've been sound defensively except for that recent faux pas where both defense lost their edge on the blue line and in the neutral zone, giving up a breakaway to Cole, who would come in and finish it off. But other than that, they in 5-on-5 situations, they played very, very solid, especially inside their own end. Good solid effort here. Rocco Siri getting back in a hurry. Moves the puck to the weak side, up around the boards it goes. Krasnorioff was going over. He just flips it out there back to the point. He's got to make a better pass than that, I would think. But nonetheless, good solid play there. Cardinals get a partial change. It's dumped in. Reverses the puck up the wall. Bears have some ice. Tavares offering pressure. Good move through. Stick handling quite a bit through the neutral zone by the players. Puck movement should be a little bit more than stick handling. Coming down, here comes the Cardinals. Out in front across the goal crease. Bears will pick it up. Pass over, nice look to Hall. Hall coming down, takes a shot. Knocked in. Little bit of extracurriculars. I don't think anything's going to get called here. Pretty much no harm, no foul. Little bit of the extracurriculars here. I don't know if they're going to make a call. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I would say let the boys play right there. Good. Little bit of action around the goaltender, Brady Spry, and a little bit of cleanup action by Plattsburgh is to be expected. Bears want to get a late change here. Referee's going to allow it. 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go here. Face off inside the Cardinal zone. Another good job on the face-off by the defensive team as they went right through the offensive forward, preventing a clean face-off win. Nice get by Matthew Perron to get his stick on that puck to get out of the zone. Good work by Perron on the forecheck. Bears have control of it. Off the side, trying the wraparound. Bears will score and tie the game. Good work. That whole thing was set up by Matthew Perron on his initial work. He'll get a secondary assist there. I think Watson's going to get credit for it. But let's give Matthew Perron the credit. The credit started inside the defensive zone. He had to stretch out to get control of it. Went all the way down the ice. Got control of it behind the goal line. Presented a good forecheck. But it was another player who will go unnumbered at this point that attempted the wraparound, and the Bears would finish it off. It will be Owen Watson that will pick up that even strength goal to tie the game. Ryan Mulmeister would pick up an assist. I would like to see Perron with a secondary. We'll see if they change that or not. But nonetheless, whether he gets credit for it or not, it results in a goal. Minute 10 to go. It was the wraparound attempt by Mulmeister that set up that opportunity. Puck will be jumped in here. Funny bounce off the stanchions. The Cardinals will clear it. This is going to be an icing call on the Bears. With 53.5 seconds to go. I may have said the Cardinals will clear it. I meant to say the Bears will clear it, and certainly resulting in the icing call. Face-off is going to be to the right of goaltender Lenny Parenteau on the face-off for the Cardinals. It'll be Eli Dugart-Wood that will pick up the puck. He'll dish it off, and the puck will. No, that's going to be waved off. Good call. Good no call there, as the Plattsburgh defender chose to let it go, thinking that he'd get away with the icing. Coming up the point here. Good offensive check. Lizotte gains the line. It's going to be called on the offsides. 32.1 seconds to go in this first period. Again, a good call. Stretch pass attempt for the Bears. It went by him, but the defender just gave it a token effort. The referee chose to say that is not going to be an icing call. Back to the point. Belina has it. Positional save there by Lenny Parenteau out in front of the blue ice. He's going to stay down until things get cleared out. 17 seconds to go. Both teams aggressive around the goal line, and both teams taking exception to that, clearing things out. If the referees are going to let it go, that's what you're going to see for the rest of the night. You got to protect your goalie and you got to protect your crease. Heavy hit below, in front. What a save. off the stick of number 10 for the Cardinals. That's Belgrave, that one-timer coming off the pass from below the goal line. He was in very, very close, but he got his stick on it and forcing Lenny Pierno to make the save. Face-off win goes behind the net. The Bears will hold on to it as Parenteau will come in and put a check on Ryan Mulmeister. But the Bears, who fell behind 2-0 in the early going, would come back and tie this game at 2. 2 even-strength goals for the Bears, 1 power play goal for the Cardinals, 1 even-strength goal for the Cardinals, and we have ourselves a hockey game here this evening on Bear Pride Night in Maxey Hall. It may be stormy outside. At times it's been a little stormy in here as well, but we're going to really enjoy this contest. It's important. We'll be back with the stats from this first period in about 13 minutes or so. I'll also have some scores from around the league, so come back and join us. And we're back at Maxey Hall just about 2.5 minutes before the start of the second period. Stats in that first period had Plattsburgh jumping off to a to a one-goal lead at 9:08 of the first period. Listed as an even strength goal, Jake Sacratini would score his 9th as of the year. Colin Callanan would pick up his 5th assist along with Belina picking up his 6th assist. Then it would be Patrick Cole would be the beneficiary of a defensive breakdown for an even strength goal at 5:26. Lonan Bolger would pick up his 13th assist of the year along with Shane Bondi picking up his 1st. But then the Bears would scrape back into it. 16-17 of the first period, it was Garrett McCabe get his 1st of the year. Lucas Salas, Michael Campbell picking up assists. Then it would be Owen Watson that would tie the game with 18:23. At 18:23 mark, it would be Ryan Mulmeister and Matthew Perron picking up the assist. Mulmeister with the attempted wraparound opened up the opportunity for Watson to put it home, and Matthew Perron did the lion's share of the work, starting in the defensive end, working all the way down into the offensive end. Tremendous forecheck to get the puck to Mulmeister and then on to Watson. Shots on goal in that period, you might guess, were 12 for Plattsburgh, 12 for the Bears. So it's an even strength goal. It's been a scrappy first period. Both teams finding their way to the penalty box, with Plattsburgh picking up, looks to me to be 2 penalties. The Bears would pick up 2 penalties. And face-offs look just about even here. 15 wins for the Cardinals and 13 for the Bears. So an even period, as you might guess, with the score being 2-2. Bears came out and played aggressively in the first period, which was a concern of the coaching staff. They have not played that way as the season has wound down here. They've kind of fallen on to slow starts and had to scrape back to make the game into contention in the third period. So, but the Bears, I'm sure, are pleased with the effort in the first period here. Shinisnyov will be on the face-off for the Cardinals. Molinier as well as Catron. Out there for the Bears will be Perron, Jacob Hall, and Jeremy Cannell. The Bears will feature Eli Dugart-Wood on the back end there, along with Rocco Siri. In net for the Bears, as usual, is Lenny Pierno, and in the net for the Cardinals is number 33, Brady Spry. Lenny Pierno out of his net to get the puck. Now we're underway. Shot from the point goes wide. Over in the corner, Vlad had it. He got the puck up along the side. Here comes a shot on goal, 5-hole bound, but Lenny got the legs down and closed, and that was Molinaire who had that quick shot on goal. Alexandro Molinaire from Delson, Quebec. Good offensive skills there for the first-year player. Face off to the left of goaltender Pierno. Win. Shot away. Shinichnikov had the shot. That was a nice face-off win, but the Bears will be able to get out of the zone and clear it down. The icing is waved off. Hit a couple of bodies through the neutral zone. Out there by the puck, by the blue line. Cardinals have it now, coming through, stayed onside, shot high and away. Molinaire with that shot coming down the left-hand side, he got all of it. And it goes out of play, so face off inside the Bears zone to the right of Lenny Pierno. Matthew Perron will be out there for this defensive end face-off against Tavares. Face-off win by the Cardinals. Close to being offside. Ward kept it in. Back to the point now. Ward had an opportunity to get it, couldn't get it. Cannell, good wheels now as he goes hard into the boards with Belina. Physical game here so far. Bears walk the line. Dobis with a good walk across the blue line. Couldn't get the puck onto the net. Pinching in. Puck gets out. Bears will dump it back in. Cardinals regroup. Spry with the puck. Into the center of the ice is the pass. As they regroup, come through, drop it back. Sacratini with the move. He gets it in and high off the glass. Stays in play. Difficult shot, just missing the crossbar. English with the shot from the point. That's right on. Shot on goal there, being directed away. Bears can't clear. Heavy forecheck now on this long change period. The Bears are going to have to be careful. Both teams have to be careful. Extended time inside their own zone will be very, very difficult to get off the ice. And they're not going to get off the ice now either on that icing call. Had a little more time than he thought. Went high off the glass with a little bit too much on it. Goes all the way down the ice for the icing call against the Bears. 17:55 to go in the second period. Score tied at 2. Parenteau on the face-off for the Cardinals. Puck is bouncing. That hit the inside of the pipe. And Lenny Piernow gives the pipe a tap, as that was very, very close to giving it up. McCabe almost saved that puck in the neutral zone. That would have been a break-in for him. Not able to control it, however. English with it. D to D through the neutral zone, dumping it in. Lenny Piernow will try to stop it. Rocco Siri with a play across the far side. He comes back in front to cover. Puck was attempted to be held in by the Cardinals, not able to do so. Peyton Felix will move it to the defense as they will come through the neutral zone with speed. McCabe has it, looking for a pass in the slot. Pass is not there. Got to be careful on those. I want to see the puck directed towards the net more often. They seem to be more effective when that's happening. Through the neutral zone and in. Piernow could not stop it from behind. Play goes all the way around. It's going around the perimeter every which way now. Salas goes down. Puck is out in front. Back to Cole. Cole will shoot. That just barely missed the far side. Lenny Piernow was out on it, but the puck squirted out. A couple of players had lost their edge behind the goal line, and the puck squirted out to the defender there, the forward, who had played up in the back end. It was Patrick Cole who got that shot away from Lancaster, New York. Face off inside the Bears zone. Bears got to go back on the touch-up. Watson Hohen out there along with Malmeister. Good play by Watson in front, looking for Malmeister in front of the net. Just missed him. Good play by Watson. Malmeister finding open space. Owen now with a shot and a fan. Play was blown dead as the goalpost came off its moorings. Face-off is going to come out into the neutral zone. Ryan Malmeister was arguing for that face-off to be inside the zone. Referee right there to make the call, as he was the primary mover of the net. Bears will dump the puck in. Spry, funny bounce, as it will happen. And a save had to be made by Spry. Coming off the stanchion, Potsdam has its own personality in terms of some awkward bounces, and that one was right there as the puck came right out in front. Bears had an opportunity. I do believe that the shooter was on his backhand and didn't get a lot on it, but it was going to be Spry that had to make the save. So Perron would get the face off, get it directed towards Dugart Wood. Good speed on the attack by the Cardinals. The Bears got back with good back pressure. scrum behind the net as the Cardinals are digging for gold there, but they don't come up with it. We're going to have a hand pass, and the play is blown dead by referee Dupre. Face-off will remain inside the Bears zone to the left of Lenny Pierno here. Chinichnikov will be on the face-off. Nice look there. All alone in front. Hall had a great opportunity on the rush by Cannell. That was a really good look there, good opportunity. Couldn't finish it off. In the corner with now over by the Zamboni door. Bears come up with it. In the corner with it, Perron now. He's pinned against the boards, but has his stick on the puck. Dugard Wood will take the shot just wide. Moliner will tip it out. This is going to be a 2-on-1. Getting back into the play. Clanow having to work hard. Drop pass is there. That's knocked away. Bears almost getting caught in a change. One-timer went off to the side of the net. Bears dodging a bullet here. Can't get out of the zone. Moliner now with it. He was behind in the play. Good play by Rocco Siri to pin Moliner up against the wall. Bears try to clear it. Not a good situation there. You got to make more purposeful passes inside your own zone. They just gave that up thinking that there was somebody there. Cardinals are going to have to stay back. Offside play here as Tavares could not get out of the zone. He had lost an edge and just could not make it back in. Offside call, 14:03 to go in the second period. Game tied at 2. Bears have scored the last 2 goals to tie it. Cardinals jumping out to a 2-0 lead. Referee going back in the corner there. There was a stick that had been lost, and that's going to make its way to the Cardinal bench here. Peyton Felix on the face-off for the Bears. Cardinals will win it. Dump the puck in. All the way around. Good positioning by the Bears. Cardinals have control of the puck. Lenny Pierno will jump up and get it. A little bit of a minor deflection in front of the net, but he would jump up and get it and shut the play down. Bears will get another change out there as the Hohen, Malmeister, and Watson line comes on. They've been very effective here in the game today. Ryan Malmeister, a senior, playing in his last weekend in Maxey Hall. He's had an excellent year this year and been a leader, the top scorer for the Bears club. Plays with an edge. Helps you most of the time. Sometimes it hurts you, but live by the sword, die by the sword. And Malmeister has been a very successful player for the Bears over his 4 years of tenure here. Good look by him. Delayed to get in. Malmeister coming now, and he'll touch that puck through the slot area. It was Watson in the corner. Puck out in front. Malmeister trying to stick handle through the defense, not able to do it. Puck into the neutral zone. DeMauro will keep the puck out. Cardinals will dump it in. They've got a tag up. All sorts of broken lumber all over the ice here. Last stretch pass by the Bears. Malmeister couldn't tip it in. Watson tries to pick up on it. Callanan now coming in, dishes it off to the side. Almost got a return pass in front of the net. Good defensive coverage by the Bears to lift his stick. Salas now. Bears playing strong behind the goal line. Good speed to the puck. Key to defense inside your own zone is having good controlled speed to your check. Make them do something before they want to do it. Good hard play. Puck back to the point. That's a shot off the goal, looking for a redirect. Bears have control of it. Good play by Salas to redirect. Michael Campbell will have it and they will come out of the zone now. Bears did not have any help. Krasnoryov lost an edge. Icing is waved off. Rocco Siri back for it now. Icing call against the Bears. 11:53 to go in the second period. And we have a tie game here. Shots even in that first period. I think the ice has been tilted a little bit in Plattsburgh's favor here in the excuse me, in the second period. But the Bears have had solid numbers and have had good speed defensively. Face-off win by the Bears. McCabe with good speed coming down. He's got speed. Went short side. Spry had to make the save. It went just a bit off his pads, but nonetheless made the save. Bears will dump it in. Lots of energy now. Peyton Felix with the puck, tried to get it out in front. O'Brien over in the corner. Felix gets it back to McCabe. McCabe will shoot, forcing the save by Spry. Shot from the high slot area. McCabe with it again. Back to the point. Here comes Felix. Had to handle it on his backhand. Just able to dump it in. Could not get a good clean shot or pass on it. Perron out there now for the Bears. His unit has been great all afternoon. Evening, that is. Cannell. Perron will have it. He'll make the move through the center of the ice. Good speed now. Matthew coming down on the right side. He'll be ridden off the puck, but will maintain control of it. Shot. Shot on goal. And a save was made. They're going to keep the Perron line out there for this offensive zone face-off. They've had some couple of seconds out there. This has got to be a pretty short shift for them, especially in the third period. In the second period. Face-off is picked up by the Cardinals. Now they got to get back and work hard defensively inside their own end. That's the danger of that. You got to be able to take your changes when they're given to you. Maybe if you're just offline a little bit. They're going to get a change now. Owen Watson and Malmeister coming up. Getting a lot of time here for that. Those top two units are on the ice about every other shift. Third line and fourth line getting a shift here and there. Catron grabs the puck and knocks it down and dumps it in. Bears will look to set up behind the net. Pass on the exit is good. Looking for the tip coming in. Bears will tip it in. Lucas Salas in from his defensive position, covered by the defense in the corner. Got to be careful there. Out in front. Tic-tac-toe pass attempt. Actually did not quite make it on all the connections, but there was a good thought process there. Bears will kick the puck out. We're under halfway through this game now, still tied at 2, 9:43 to go in the period. Puck out of play. Bears will get a change now, as will the Cardinals. Face-off will be just outside the Cardinals' offensive zone. Kilmurray will be out there right now. He's centering this unit between Max Klanow and Platon Krasnoryov, I should say. Puck is dumped in. High off the glass. They'll get control of it. They being Plattsburgh now, coming through the neutral zone with speed. Tavares will come across. Looking shot. Nice play. Tavares saw the trailer over there. Just a beautiful play across the seam. That's going to be I'm looking at the number here. I think that's going to be number 22 that will get credit for the goal. Gabriel Filion, the freshman from Montreal, Quebec. He was just a recipient of a beautiful, beautiful pass there, and he made no mistake about it. Lenny Pierno could not cheat away from that shot because there was a good opening there, but just couldn't collect enough real estate to get back across and prevent the Filion shot from going in. Good play by him. Excellent offensive play. Bears had numbers back, just a better offensive play through the seam onto the stick of Gabriel Filion to give the Cardinals a 1-goal lead here with 9:09 to go in the second period. Offensive zone face-off for the Cardinals to the right of Lenny Pierno. Bears with speed now coming through. Felix has it. Shot. Heavy, hard shot by Peyton Felix into the glove of the goaltender Brady Spry. He held on for the face-off. Face-off will be to his right. Matthew Perron. Didn't like that face-off, so they're going to try it again. Bouncing puck towards the net. On the exit come the Cardinals. Belgrave with it on good speed. Tried to put it between the legs of the defender. Good defensive play there. Out in front. Another one out in front. Shot and out of play. The puck goes. Opportunity there for the Cardinals to jump out of the 2-goal lead. Bears sprawling to get that puck deflected out of play. It will stay inside the Bears zone. Again, the Malmeister line will come on the ice. Owen at center. He'll take the face-off, and he'll win it. On the exit will come the Bears. Doesn't make it far through the neutral zone. The Bears will get it. That's tipped in. No icing. Shot is knocked away. That would have been off net, but still directed away by Spry. Cardinals will get a play out to the zone. 2-on-2 coming in. Good solid play. Occupied the stick. Good play by Salas. Looking for the one-touch tip in front, but the stick was occupied. Put it on net. Knocked away. Hohen had it. Skipped a little bit to his right. Looking for the puck in the slot area. Klanow. Klanow in the corner along with Campbell. Shot comes down just wide. That'll go all the way. That'll clear. Bears with speed coming down. Just tipped away at the last minute. The Bears have got to clear the zone and tag up. They will. Klanow offering some forecheck. Along the sidewall here as the Bears struggle to get it. They get it now, looking for a pass off to the side. Nobody home. Kilmurray now. McCabe with a good quick shot. He found some space high on the face-off circle. Puck is kept in by Dugart Wood, but it will stay there. Shot is knocked away. Rocco Siri. Nice positioning there and a good active stick. Knocked the puck away on that offensive rush by the Cards. Here comes Rocco Siri with it now. Looking for the stretch pass. He will touch McCabe's skate. The icing is waved away. Heavy hit into the corner there by McCabe. Dugart Wood being very active on the face-off, on the offensive blue line. He's got to be careful there. Puck is staying in. The Cards keep possession of it. Puck off to the side, and that'll be held on to by Matthew Perron with 5:51 to go in this second period. The Cardinals lead it by 1. Face off to the right of goaltender Lenny Pierno. Face off win by the Bears. This is going to be an icing call. We'll come back and have a do-over. That'll eat up about 6 seconds. Face-off goes to the other side now. Stretch pass by the Bears. Cardinals will get it, dump it back in. DeMauro with a good move. He'll stay on the forecheck. Hall just by his stick. Sacratini loses it. Hall keeps it. Puck through the neutral zone. Watson with it now, throwing it towards the net, high and above. Bears will get it along the side wall. Matthew Perron over there. Puck comes out. Campbell will go back for it. Icing is going to be waved off. 5:01 to go in the period. Stretch pass, indirect, off of Mulmeister's stick. Nice look by Michael Campbell, a senior captain. Cardinals with a blank shot. Lots of activity in front of Lenny Pierno. That was just a shot hoping that it would go in, but Pierno was able to square up to where he thought the puck was going to be. I'm sure it was going to be difficult for him to see it. He locates pucks very, very well, but that was coming off the backhand and lots of bodies in front of him, so he had to be on his game to keep that out of the net. Face-off to his right is Hohen on the face-off for the Bears. Lucas Salas in the corner. Heavy hit on Salas. Icing's going to be waved off as the Cardinals will come back with it, looking for a stretch pass of their own. Michael Campbell will find it. Tipped by Hohen into the offensive zone. Callanan now looking for a pass. Callan with the puck coming through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Opts not to shoot. Oh, boy, I thought that was offside, waved off. Put it towards the net. That's a shot knocked out of play. Good look by the Bears there on the far side. Little bit of a drop pass. Spry had a good look at it all the way, but nonetheless, there's no such thing as a bad shot, especially in this game. And let's get some pucks on net and bodies towards the net. I like the thinking on that one. Face off to the left of Spry. It's going to be a face-off win, ultimately. Good defensive face-off by the Cardinals. Hand pass shuts things down with 3:44 to go in this second period. Lots of energy in this game. Both teams playing aggressively. They seem to, at least so far, have toned down a little bit of the stuff. And just as I say that, you got Klanow and Bodie fighting for position. Bondi, that is. Icing, clear icing. Looked like Dugart Wood was looking for a Ying, and the forward went for a Yang, so missed completely as the face-off will come back down inside the zone. 3:34 to go here. Cardinals have that 1-goal lead. the only goal of the period so far. Cardinals will keep the puck in. Nice look here, picked up by Kilmurray. Coming down looking for the slot. Can't have that. Too many numbers back for the Cardinals. Now the Cardinals are going to get away. This is going to be a clean 2-on-1 coming down here. Shot, missed, opportunity, but the Bears were able to get back in here. Got to have that shot. Quick turnover and a turnaround and a counterattack by the Cardinals. Caught a 2-on-1 clean and away. Bears were fortunate to avoid that opportunity. Nice look. Here comes Peyton Felix skating strong. He went to the far side. Sednik-Dobish with the puck now. Tips it in. McCabe on the attack. Cardinals 2-on-2 getting a change. Coming off the bench with fresh legs. Cardinals Bears going wide wing. Went up into the body of the Bears. They were fortunate to keep the puck in the zone on Will O'Brien. It actually went up into his shirt. Out in front with it. Going to have a 2-on-1 here. Bears got to be, they're giving up too many odd man rushes here. Very dangerous. Out in front, saved by Pierno. Another one. Bears just hanging on for dear life, scrambling. Can't get the puck out. Missed off to the side was Molinar. Bears will just clear right now. 1:44 to go. Turnover up into the middle of the ice. Offside being called. Fortunately, that was close. Aaron Catron just a bit offsides there. Bears got to calm down here a little bit too aggressive on the offensive blue line, and just are turning the puck over. There's been several odd man rushes here, dangerously so, and either the miss or forced save by Lenny Pierno have kept this a one-goal game, but the opportunities have been there for the Cardinals right now. So Bears a little bit off their game right now as this second period winds down. 1:26 to go. Face off inside the Bear zone. We'll be back here tomorrow afternoon as the women will host Canton. And also the men will be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock with Skidmore in town. Bears have to, in my opinion, win at least one of these two games over the weekend to get a playoff berth. Shot. Couldn't quite pull the trigger there. Nice look there from just inside the blue line. Got Hohen in a position where he wanted to pull the trigger. It just went off the side of his stick. Mulmeister will get the puck out. Turnover here, 2-on-1 low in the zone. Could have passed it in front. Better look, but other than that, a shot went up and around. Cardinals on the attack. Lucas Salas will go to the corner to play up against the Cardinals. Bears looking forward. This is going to be a touch, no icing. You cannot call that. Missed an offensive opportunity there on the missed call. It was picked up by the referee. It was picked up by the referee, no doubt about it, but opportunity gone away with the Bears having that puck on the stretch pass. Dugart Wood will dump the puck in. That's knocked down at the blue line. Great save by Lenny Pierno, coming way out of the blue ice here. 10 seconds to go. 9, 6. Going to try to get a final shot as Lenny looks to hunt the puck down. This will be it for the period. And we will end the second period with the Cardinals getting the only goal of this second period to take a 1-goal lead into the locker room. We'll see what the statistics will show you. The better of the play, in my opinion, had to be on the part of the Cardinals. Some of the credit, in fact, a good deal of the credit will go to the Cardinals. They have some skillful players. But the Bears have made some critical errors, in my opinion, especially on the offensive blue line, high in the offensive zone, flat-footed, and are giving up rather than backing off and playing a bit defensively. They're backing off and staying up there and giving opportunities at odd man rushes. So Bears have got to clean up some business here if this is going to be a successful outing in the third period. However, the Bears have played their best hockey in the third period, so we'll see how that turns out. Quick little look at the stats, and then we'll come back and talk about it more often. It will be at 10:42. Filion would get the goal from Tavares and Belina. Shots on goal in the second period, 15-8 for the Cardinals. And that kind of says it all right now. So we'll be back in about 13 minutes. Come back and join us. The Cardinals lead the Bears 3-2 in Maxey Hall. And we're back here at Maxey Hall with just about 2 minutes to go before we drop the puck for the third period, that is. Statistics in the second period, it was Gabriel Filion who would pick up the even strength goal at 10:42. Quinn Traveris made a terrific pass across the slot area, and that would end up right on the stick, and he one-timed it in the net to give the Cardinals the lead. Spencer Bellina would pick up his 7th assist on that play as well. Shots on goal in the second period had Plattsburgh out shooting the Bears 15-8 for a two-period total of 27 versus 20 for the Bears. Goal scorers in the game: Sacratini had a goal in the first period. Patrick Cole gave the Cardinals a 2-goal lead. Then it was McCabe and Watson coming back and getting goals to tie the game up before Filion would get the goal to put the Cardinals ahead by 1. Scores around the league that make some difference is that Oswego and Fredonia, Oswego still has a 2-0 lead on Fredonia. That's very important for the Bears going forward. And so that all these games are just getting into the third period now. Buffalo and Hobart. Hobart has a 3-0 lead over Buff State. And Canton and Skidmore. Skidmore has a 3-2 lead over Canton. And again, all of these are in the third period. The most important game for us is the Fredonia game, even though should other things jostle around and we win both games, there could be some movement here. But nonetheless, we need to have at least one victory, I believe, here over this weekend to get into the playoffs. More for that tomorrow when we understand that just a little bit more. But for now, we're getting ready to start the third period. The Bears are down by 1 goal. They played very solid in the first period, a little scattered, made some defensive mistakes. Our defense men have not been as strong tonight as I've seen them play, but they're going to have to get things under motion here in the third period. Bears are inside their own zone now as we're well underway here. Cardinals will dump it back in off the pad of Lenny Pierno behind the net, and Lucas Salas will go back, try to get the puck off to the side. Michael Campbell will struggle with it. Good forecheck by the Cardinals there that are forcing the D to make some defensive decisions quicker than they want. But the Cardinals with it now, looking for the stretch pass. Bears will get it in the neutral zone. Coming down, skating to the far side, it's Watson. Watson takes a heavy hit. Coming out in front, looking for an open puck. Not going to get there. Cardinals on the attack, 1-on-2. Shot is knocked away. Cardinal coming down, as we've talked many times, there's no such thing as a bad shot, and that's exactly what Catron did right now. He did not have his teammates there to support him, took the shot, just happened to knock it out of play. So they will remain inside the zone with this offensive zone faceoff. Clean win by the Cardinals. Bellina has it. Shot steered away by Lenny Pierno. Good save out in front of the blue ice. Cardinals have it, the Bears have it now as they're on the attack, looking for a play, coming down, knocked down by the Bears forward by Bellina. Bears trying to get a forecheck going. Good puck movement behind the goal line by the Cardinals as they exit pretty cleanly into the neutral zone. Tavares with it, looking off the boards. Dobish has it. He'll take the puck. Nice move. I like the play of that young man. He's going to be a good player for us. Zednik Dobish. He's just gotten better and better with every game that he's played this year. Solid defender for the Bears. He's going to be a good one. McCabe knocks the puck and stick away from a Plattsburgh player. Puck is dumped in. Parenteau will give chase. Lenny Pierno gets it, sends it around the far side. Belgrave in the slot area looking for a play. Bears are going to take a penalty here. This is going to be a hooking call, and the Cardinals will go on the power play. with 17:50 to go in the third period and a 1-goal lead. That's going to be Sam DeMauro who's going off. Senior from Laval, Quebec. Played junior in Kirkland Lake. Puck down the ice now for the Bears. Owen giving it a chase. Spry had to get back into his net. Puck was bumped back there by the Cards on their attempt to come out under control on the power play, and they do. Puck gets behind the net, out in front, tried to slam it on the short side, but Lenny Perno would have none of that, made a good play. Possession now by the Cardinals. Bears kind of passive in their penalty kill. Bolger with it, some movement out here at the point, shot up and away. Bears comfortable to let the Cardinals move it around the perimeter right now. Shot is knocked away. Back to the point, Bolger with it. Shot is blocked in front. Tavares has it plucked, knocked off his stick. Bears will have an opportunity to get a change. Back out to the point, just off the stick of the Cardinal defender. They have to go the full 197 now with 47 seconds to go in the advantage. Bears doing a pretty solid job here on the PK, taking away some lanes. Bellina with it now as he comes over the blue line. Bears attempting to clear the puck, and they do. Good solid work there by the Bears forward. That was Kilmurray. Wide wing pass. Hall had a chance at it. He'll look for it now. Knocked away. 15 seconds to go. Cardinals with speed, looking to drop it back. Don't know about that. He had some room to take the ice on his own, but puck came over. Kind of lost control of the puck, and it actually slid towards Lenny Perno. He had to really be on it, concentrate on that one, because it just went off his, kind of slid off the Plattsburgh stick. It wasn't a purposeful shot, but nonetheless, face off to the left of Lenny Perno, to the right of Lenny Perno. Puck had been shot out of play into the Bears bench. No call there. Michael Campbell was tripped up. Krasnorioff out there for the Bears right now. Skating hard. Played for former Bears coach Ed Cini over in New Hampshire. Nice hockey player. He's going to be a good one. He's a first-year player for the Bears. Speed now with the Cardinals coming through the neutral zone. Calavan lost an edge. Maybe too much speed for himself to handle, but he was under full flight, that's for sure. No call there either. Bears wanted one on Matthew Perron. Lizotte with it, back to the point, off to the side. Perron will give it, now looking for a pass up the wall. Over the far side, Bears will just throw it towards the goal. Watson on the chase. Interference call on the Cardinals. He doesn't like the call. I think it was Patrick Cole. It doesn't seem to make a difference whether the player likes the call or not. They still end up in the penalty box. Bellina will be on the face-off for the Cardinals, as well as Mason Hohen for the Bears. Malmeister, Hohen are two seniors on that power play unit. Malmeister back at the point here is able to keep the puck in, albeit very close to the offsides, couldn't control it. aggressive penalty kill by the Cardinals. They'll force you all over the place. The Bears, conversely, were off on the a little bit more passive side, equally successful, however. The puck is knocked down the ice. Pierno will gather it behind. 1:32 to go in the advantage here for the Bears. Dangerous play. Owen giving chase here. Spry will throw it off to the side. Cardinals will get away here. Sutherland moves the puck over to Catron. He took a high hit. Hands up in the face, but no call. Dugar-Wood with it. Makes the play. Speed with Dobas coming over the line, possessing the puck. Back on the point. Campbell with it. Shot by Clanow from high out. Not a bad thought. One of the few shots they've had on goal on their power plays tonight. Puck will come back to the point. It's kept in. Good heavy work there by Dobish to get the puck back. Puck is steered away. Belgray was playing in street language, you'd call him the sucky back there, because he had left the zone despite the fact being on the PK, looking for a pass behind the defense. Bears come down. Not able to crack the defense of the Cardinals here with 6 seconds to go. Bears got to find a way to get through that solid defense by the Cardinals, get some offensive opportunities. Bears will have it now. Throw it out in front, might just as well, and they did. Good puck recovery by the Bears, knocked off the puck. Good heavy check by number 23. That's Brandon Butler, the senior from Toronto. Did a nice job there. Bears coming away with some speed. McCabe can put him up and lay him down as well. He's a fast skater. He took some space, ridden off the puck by the Plattsburgh defense. Potsdam will dump the puck in. Bears want to change. Behind the net, 11:46 to go. Cardinals trying to formulate a play. Salas will get it in the neutral zone and dump it back in. Bears will tag up. Ryan Mulmeister will come in after it. Finishing the check over in the corner. Bears will come out. Cardinals have it. Traveris dropping the puck back. Good opportunity there. That was Sacratini that had a chance. He's got it again. He's a crafty player. Out in front looking for a redirect. Knocked off the puck. Bulger with it. That puck is knocked up high. Comes off the stanchion awkwardly, as it will in Maxey Hall. Icing is waved off. Speed with the Plattsburgh player is knocked off the puck. The Bears will knock it back in. Cannell giving chase. Shot from a weird angle, or I should say a wide angle there. Good speed by Molinar coming in. He's been an active player, first-year player for Plattsburgh. Kick save, and a good one. Bears on the counterattack now. Jacob Hall coming down, has speed, a little bit of an angle, knocked away by Bannon again. Bannon Butler, that is. A heavy check by Butler again. Didn't call his name in 2 periods. Now I can't get him off my mind. He's just playing very solid back there. In the corner, holding on to the puck behind the net. Bears come up with it. Shot! Steered away from the side. Dugar-Wood will keep the puck in. Good play. Bears not getting picky now on their shots. That's the way they have to be. They've got to get some bodies over towards the net area, slot area. Get close to that net. Puck is lifted in the air, nicely done. Good possession of the puck there. Puck is kicked off line. Shot and a score. Parento will end up getting that goal and giving the Cardinals a 2-goal advantage with 9:13 to go. Puck squirted out from the corner into the high slot. And it will be Felix Antoine Parento, the first-year player from Quebec. Played at the Kent's Hill School. Good, nice look on that as he was able to finish that off. 4-2, the Cardinals lead it right now. Bears behind the 8 ball, got to find a way. They have found a way before in this game. Whistle, shutting the play dead. Just outside the blue line here. Klanow wanted the face-off all the way down the ice. 9:06 to go. Cardinals on the back of that Parento goal will have some work to do. No icing there. Good exit pass into the center of the ice. Bears were able to get it back to Dobas. He's going to come and take that shot. Nice look. Oh, blocked by the skate. Dragged it a little bit, wanted to steer it off. Might have dragged it the other way for the shot. All alone in front of the net. Puck had turned over in a hurry. This is going to be an icing call. Goal by Parento with the assist on that. That's an even strength goal. Sutherland will pick up the assist. That's Riley Sutherland who will get the assist on the Parento goal. Got a cycle going here. If they choose to use it, they don't. They're just going to run right around the opposite side. Cole with it. He will now drop it back and looking for the cycle. Puck control by the Cardinals now below the goal line. Move it back to the point. It's sent back in by Mike English. Bulger will have it. Take a look towards English. English now ends up with it. He's going to take the shot. That's going to make it in. That's going to be a goal. Bears couldn't find it. Save was initially made, kicked off to the side. Potsdam defender was down, couldn't occupy the stick of the Plattsburgh forward. It was number 26 for the Bears who was in the position there. Finnegan Kilmurray just couldn't get enough of the stick. He had the stick just for a little bit, but couldn't get enough of it. 3-goal lead now, but for the Cardinals, they've stretched this thing up. 7:31 to go in the third period. Lucas Salas now back for the point, for the puck rather. Bears will keep it going here, trying to keep up the energy, take every opportunity here to not only get back in this game, but also to just get some momentum for tomorrow. Back to the point. Puck is kept in by Campbell, forced out there by the Plattsburgh player, had him dump the puck in a hurry. Behind the net, Bears have it. It was Salas. Bears will dump it towards the corner. Watson will go after it. Back to a partner, looking for somebody in the slot. Here comes Potsdam. Right now, there's a goal. Potsdam got it, turned it over high in the zone. That's going to be Jacob Hall. That's going to get the goal. Unless there is a whistle here, the referees are going to talk about it. Jacob Hall will get that goal. Did not hear a whistle, as it will be a Bears goal, I believe, but there was a penalty that was ensuing here. They were going to take 2 on that. I did not hear a whistle prior to the goal going in. We're going to have a conversation. They may call that off. I'm not sure. Listening to the call here, trying to hear what's being said. Plattsburgh looks like they're pleading their case. 6:38 to go. If it stands, the Bears will have, there's a penalty there for sure. But we're going to see if the goal will stand. I believe it will. So going off for the Bears is going to be Owen Watson. And for the Cardinals will be, looking down the line here, this is going to be Brandon Butler. They got tangled up over in the corner, so the Bears draw to within 2. Plenty of time left here. 4-on-4 hockey. Lots of ice out there. Bears can turn this thing over, get some skating room. Hard to do against the speedy Plattsburgh Cardinals team. Jacob Hall will get that even strength goal. At least at this time, it's unassisted. Melmeister with it. Coming in, looking to make a move, steering it towards the net. Couldn't finish the play off. Keepers. 4-on-4. Campbell wasn't expecting that pass. Good effort by Hohen. Sutherland will come down. Hohen on his horse here. It's going to be 1-on-2 coming across, looking to make a move. Stick got tangled up. No call by the official. 5:09 to go. Cardinals lead it by 2. This is 4-on-4 hockey. McCabe coming over to challenge the Cardinal skater. Good solid time with the puck by the Cardinals. The Bears have it now. Coming through the neutral zone with McCabe. Going to take that shot. Just missed it off to the far side. Come all the way back down into the zone. 4:43 to go. 5 seconds left into the 4-on-4 hockey. As Norioff is out there along with Dugart Wood and Sheary. Kilmurray. Going to be a timeout called here. 4:43. It's a little early on the goaltender coming out, but it wouldn't be by much. I'll tell you, you might get another minute out of this. You get back to 5-on-5, get 3 minutes or so. You're down by 2. The opportunity to doesn't make any difference if you lose by 3. You might just as well try to get in it. But the question is, when do you get the goalie out? You're going to have for sure an offensive zone face-off here. 4:43 to go. We'll be back at it again tomorrow afternoon with the women's team here at 3 o'clock. It's senior day for hockey at Potsdam, with the men's team having their senior night tomorrow night as Skidmore will come to town. Skidmore was leading Canton 3-2 at the start of the third period. Fredonia was down 2-0 to Oswego, and Hobart was beating Buff State. Face-off win by the Bears just got beyond the stick of the Potsdam defender, and so they couldn't catch up with it. .4:26 to go. Clock ticking away here. Bears got to try to get some ice down there. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Lenny Pierno looking off to the side. 4:08. Bears possessing the puck. Shot on Spry. He shuts it down. Lenny Pierno looking over towards Coach Mike Grace in his first year with the Bears program. Has done a nice job this year. Supported by assistant coach Mike LaSala. Matthew Perron on the face-off for the Bears now. Hall out there. Puck is kept in the zone by the Cardinals. Hitting some boots. Cannell with it now. 3:48 to go. Keep an eye on the goaltender. Puck goes behind the net. Matthew Perron on the attack. Bears will attempt to keep it in. They can't. Salas with it now. He's getting the zone. Bears coming in through. We're going to get a face-off here. I'm sure the goalie will come out. But right now, where it's not, the possession is not clear, Lenny Pierno is staying in the net. 3:05 to go. Out in front, almost a tip-in by the goaltender, by Mason Hohen, the captain. Dugart Wood with a shot. That's blocked. Dugart Wood with it now. Bears on the attack. Hohen. Dugart Wood looking in the slot area. Nobody home. He's taking some. Here goes Lenny Pierno now. 2:33 to go. Play was blown dead. They're going to say Lenny Pierno was not at the bench when the change was made. So they're going to shut that down and take the face-off. I could not see that touch. It's right below me here. But the referee blew that dead immediately. That's his main job as the back official, is to watch and make sure the change is clean. And in his judgment, it was not. A lot of jawing between the Potsdam bench and that referee, thinking that the change was clean, but the referee did not. Bears are coming through. 2:19 to go. Puck is in the zone. Here comes Lenny Pierno. Referee is watching it all the way. Clean change is good. Extra attacker is on the ice for the Bears. 2 minutes to go in the period. Back to the point now. Extra attacker there. Salas out in front. Shot gets knocked away. Bears playing with extra passion. Here, out in front. Back to the point. Campbell will shoot. That's knocked away. Penalty is going to be called on the Bears in front. 1:46 to go. Looking for the call. It's a slashing call. Face-off will come back down into the Bears zone. 1:46 to go in the third period. Cardinals lead it by 2. It is now in a dire situation here. Bears a man down. Jacob Hall will get that penalty on the slash. Shot off to the side, deflected over the net. Rocco Syria in the corner for the puck. Bears will gather it and clear it down the ice. See if the goalie is, they're going to try to, I'm not sure if it's worth getting him out now or not. 1:17 to go. You're not going to get the goalie out for a 5-on-5 situation, I wouldn't think, but .106 in the third period. Face off out into the neutral zone here right below me. Looks like the Cardinals are going to move to 13-11 and 9-8 in league play. The Bears are looking like they're going to fall to 7-15 and 2 and 4-11 and 2 in league play. If things stay as they are, they're going to remain tied with Fredonia, unless Fredonia was going to come back from from Oswego. And so I think Potsdam would have the tiebreaker with Fredonia. I'm not sure about that. But nonetheless, Potsdam did not separate themselves from Fredonia here, as the Cardinals will come in trying to get one by Lenny Pierno on the short side. They'll gain control of it, move it back to the point. Bulger will have it knocked away by Watson. Campbell behind the net. Salas as well. Ryan Mulmeister was there briefly trying to get a loose puck. English had it. Going to just keep the puck low. 18 seconds to go in this game now, as the Cardinals will walk away with the victory in this Sunyak contest. Tomorrow night is senior night, and that'll do it, as we will say goodbye to the Cardinals, who will leave Maxey Hall with a victory here tonight. Lots of chirping from the bench by Coach Steve Moffitt. Conversation going on there between the two. Bears would come up short on this effort here tonight. Coach Moffitt walking away with a victory. Bears shaking hands here. It was a heavily fought contest. Just the Cardinals just a little bit too much here for the Bears to handle tonight. But the game was tied for a long time before they were able to stretch it out to that 3-goal lead. And then the Bears would come back on a Jacob Hall goal in the third period to draw to within 2. They just didn't have enough gas in the tank to get through and finish it off. Tomorrow afternoon, women's hockey at 3 o'clock. Come back and join us. And at 7 o'clock, it'll be the Skidmore Mustangs in here. Oh, the Thoroughbreds, I think they are. Yes, the Skidmore Thoroughbreds. And they will be in here for tomorrow night, and I'd like to see the Bears get a win, not only because it would be necessary to move them into in control of their own destiny in the playoff structure, but also because it would be something to build on going forward. So I'm going to say goodbye for tonight. The Cardinals will walk away with a 5-3 win here at Maxey Hall. This is John Horan saying good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Please join us for women's hockey at 3 o'clock and men's hockey against Skidmore at 7. Good night from Maxey Hall.